Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have such an exciting video to share with you today. Today I'm going to be talking about our Walt Disney World holiday, how we planned it, what we have planned, our itinerary, and all that exciting stuff. So if you want to hear what we're going to be getting up to in our holiday to Disney World next month, then stay tuned. So we last went to Florida 3.5 years ago, and we stayed in a Disney World hotel. We had the best time. I did vlog it. I will leave some links for you if you want to go back and watch those videos. But this trip has been a long time in the making. I've been desperate to go back, well, for 3 years, to be honest. It's my favorite place to go. I would go on holiday to Disney World every year if my husband would let me. So fingers crossed he enjoys the trip and he lets me plan another one, because actually planning the holiday is one of my favorite bits. 90% of my excitement about Disney World is food related. So if you like food and you like Disney, then you've come to the right place. So kicking off with our plans, we are going for 2 weeks and we're staying in a Walt Disney hotel. As I said, we stayed on site last time in the Port Orleans Riverside and just had the best experience there with the transport, the hotel itself. And now that we've stayed in a Disney hotel, I just don't think I could go and not stay on site. I think I would really miss having my magic band and my Disney buses back and forth to the hotel. I just love being in that Disney bubble. So we really wanted to do that again this time. We're going for 2 weeks as a party of 7. So there's us as a family of 6, plus my mum, who took me to Disney World twice when I was little. So once when I was about 8, and then I think a couple of years later. I have such fond memories of those holidays. So it's really special and lovely that she gets to come with us and make all those new memories with my kids this time. So I'm really excited about that. I've never been to Florida in October. I've only been in April, May and June time. So if you've been in October, let me know how you found it. Friends of mine that have been in October have said that it's actually a really good time and they would prefer to go at that time of year because it's not quite as hot. When we went in June, it was very hot and there's not quite so much rain. So fingers crossed we've made a good decision going in October. And I'm also really excited about all the Halloween things. We went to Disneyland Paris for Halloween a good few years ago and I loved it. I loved all the decor and the extra characters and snacks and things that you get to experience at that time of year. So that's really exciting as well. We booked our holiday directly through Disney. They had an offer on at the time to get the Disney dining plan for free as part of the package, and we paid a little bit extra to upgrade to the, I think it's the standard Disney dining plan. So we're not on the quick service, we're not on the deluxe, we're on the one in the middle. So you get 1 table service meal a day, 1 quick service and 2 snacks. And new for this year, they've just started introducing alcoholic beverages with your meals as well. So that's great. We didn't have that last time we went. So I'm gonna kick things off talking about the food and our advanced dining reservations. So if you didn't know, if you're staying in a Disney hotel, you get to book your restaurants 180 days in advance, and that might seem a bit extreme, but actually some of them are so popular that they do book up that early. So actually it's a really good way to start the planning of your holiday and start thinking about which parks you want to go to and when. So I had a list of restaurants that I definitely wanted to book, and they were at the top of my list when it came to getting those reservations, and those restaurants were Ohana, both for breakfast and for dinner. Ohana's in the Polynesian resort and we went for both breakfast and dinner last time. Breakfast is a character experience where you get to meet Lilo and Stitch and Mickey, and I think Minnie and Donald were there as well in their Hawaiian gear. And it's a really nice character breakfast. The food was great and it's in a beautiful setting. And then the dinner had a really different feel to it. The food was incredible. It's all served family style, so they come to your table and you can eat as much as you like. And you can see the Magic Kingdom fireworks across the water from the Polynesian as well. So both of those were top of my list for advanced dining reservations. I also wanted to make sure that I booked Be Our Guest, which is in the Beast Castle in Magic Kingdom. We did that again last time and had a really good experience with both the food and the setting. So that was another one that I wanted to get. For Hollywood Studios, I wanted to get 50's Primetime Diner. Again, that's one we went to last time. I loved it. It's really fun as a dining experience. The servers are really funny and entertaining. The food was okay. It was pretty standard Disney food. It wasn't anything particularly exciting, but it was good and the drinks were nice. Yeah, and we had a really good time there. And then the other one I wanted to book, which we didn't do last time, was Storybook Dining in the Wilderness Lodge Resort. I don't think that existed last time we went because it's not one I'd heard of until very recently. but as I understand it, it's Snow White themed. So the evil queen is there and it's all themed around Snow White, and the food is themed, and it just looked like something really different and not like anything we'd done before. So those were my top 4. Oh, that and the Cinderella's Royal Table in Cinderella's Castle in Magic Kingdom. Again, we did that for breakfast last time and I booked it for breakfast again. The food was good, but I'm booking it more for the experience than anything else. It's just really special to go and actually have your food in Cinderella's Castle in the Magic Kingdom. And if you go for breakfast and your reservation is before the park opens, it means you get into the park that little bit before everyone else as well. So that's great for taking sneaky photos in front of the castle before anyone else comes into the park. So that's a good top tip. I also have a list of quick service places that I really want to try this time. We weren't that hot on the quick service things last time we went. I hadn't done my research and we just stumbled into whatever was near us when we were hungry. And I think there's such great quick service restaurants in Walt Disney World across the parks and in the hotels and resorts that I really wish I'd researched it a bit better, because I don't think we made the best use of our credits. But this time round, I have done a lot of research and I have a list of quick service locations that I am definitely going to try. Top of the list in Disney Springs are Blaze Pizza, apparently one of the best places to get pizza in Walt Disney World. So I'm thinking we might do that on our first night when we get there. Just pop over to Disney Springs, have a pizza and just fall into bed. That's the plan. Also in Disney Springs, I'd like to try Polite Pig and Deluxe Burger. I am married to a burger fiend, so I have to take him there because apparently the burgers are amazing. Then I've got a couple for Animal Kingdom. One we did try, which was Yak and Yeti quick service, and we had, or I had, some amazing, I think it was like honey chicken with veg, and I just remember it being really, really tasty and a great use of a quick service dining plan credit. And the other one I really want to try in Pandora in Animal Kingdom is Satuli Canteen, because it just looks a bit of fun and really cool, and you get those little poppable, edible bubble things on your food. That looks awesome. Then the other place on my list is Woody's Lunchbox in Hollywood Studios, purely because I want to try the, I think it's triple cheese grilled sandwich. I love a grilled cheese sandwich. You can't get much better than that in my opinion. So I've got to go and try that one because I've heard some great things. So those are my advanced dining reservation highlights. They're the things that we're really, really looking forward to. So next up, I'm going to talk to you about our fast passes. I actually booked our fast passes a couple of weeks ago. Our window opened a little while ago and I sat down with my daughter and we went through our bucket list, what we really wanted to book, and we got them all booked in. Since then, I've been back on and tweaked some of them. I've added some in that weren't so pressing, like the ones that aren't so popular and didn't get booked up straight away. So I've been in and just tweaked things a little bit, and that's the great thing about this FastPass system. And I should say, actually, this was all done via the My Disney Experience app on my phone. So you must get that if you're planning a Disney World trip. It's a great place to keep all your plans in one place, so you don't get confused when you're planning everything, because there's a lot to think about and a lot to remember. So that keeps everything in one place. So the fast passes you can go back on and tweak, and your dining reservations and things as well. So the top of our list for fast passes, the things that we really, really wanted to book as soon as the window opened, were Flight of Passage, because I knew that that's notoriously difficult to get. Slinky Dog Dash in Toy Story Land. What else did I have on there? And the Three Mountains in Magic Kingdom, because they are some of our favorites as well. So Space Mountain, Splash Mountain, and Big Thunder. They were the 5 fast passes that I wanted to get first. Oh, and Frozen Ever After in Epcot as well, because that opened just after our last trip, which I was devastated because my daughter was really into Frozen at the time. So those were the ones that were top of the list, and I'm so pleased to say that we managed to get them all. I was so worried. I'd watched so many fast pass booking videos where people hadn't got Flight of Passage, or they could only get it right at the end of their holiday, and I knew I wanted to get it quite early on because I'm impatient and I wanted to go on it. So those were the top of my fast pass list, the things that I really wanted to go on. One thing I would say, when your fast pass window opens, don't start with your first day when you're booking your fast passes, because that is where everybody else will start that are booking their fast passes on that day. So perhaps try for your second or third day and you'll have a much better chance of getting the fast passes you want, or even skip ahead to the second week of your holiday and work your way back. I did that. I started on our second day for Flight of Passage and I got it fairly easily, and I kind of worked my way around that rather than starting right at the beginning. So that's one thing I would say is worth doing. As I said, we're actually there during the Halloween period, so we're also planning to do Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. I ummed and ahed about this, but I've decided to do it just because I feel like the likelihood of us being there at this time of year again is slim, so it's something that I know my kids will love, and one of those things that I can just tick off my forever Disney bucket list. There are a lot of us, so it is quite a big expense, and I'd love to hear your experiences again. If you've been, let me know in the comments what you thought of it. Was it worth it? Did you dress up? All of those things I'd love to know. So the last thing I'm going to talk to you about today are snacks, and I have a little list of snacks and I've been saving them to my Instagram. All the snacks that I want to try in Disney World. Again, last time I didn't do this and we were just spending our snack credits on rubbish. And I think the best snack I had was a Dole Whip, and I like a Dole Whip, but there's certainly better to be had in Disney World. So I've made a little list of things that I definitely want to try. And again, I would love to hear from you. Please let me know, what are your must-have, must-get snacks from Walt Disney World, especially at Halloween. Let me know in the comments. So top of my list are the Halloween snacks. So I've spied a pumpkin spice milkshake from Auntie Gravity's in Magic Kingdom. So that's top of the list because it looks amazing and I'm obsessed with anything pumpkin related. We're also there during the Food and Wine Festival in Epcot, so I'm really keen to go and try out some of those kiosks and booths and work our way through some of those, because some of the food you can get there as a snack credit looks incredible, so we'll be doing those as well. Other snacks that I want to try are the Cheshire Cat tail, which is like a long pastry which literally looks like the Cheshire Cat's tail. That looks yummy. Gaston's Tavern for a cinnamon roll, which we did do last time. Actually, that's the top snack we had last time because that was insanely good. I also want to try poutine from Disney Springs because I've never tried it before and it sounds really yummy. So I think it's basically fries topped with gravy and some kind of cheese curds. It sounds really interesting and I think it's something that I'll like, so that's on my list too. Then another thing I'm going to try, although I'm not sure if it's a snack credit or if it counts as a quick service meal, so I have to check that, but I really want to try the cheeseburger pods from Animal Kingdom in Pandora. They look really interesting. Apparently it's just like a Big Mac inside like a dumpling or a bun. It looks really interesting and really different, so they're top of my list as well. So those are our Disney plans so far. I hope you enjoyed hearing about them. I'm sure I'll be making lots of tweaks as time goes on before we actually go, but that is how we've planned it so far and the things that are top of our itinerary. I'd love to hear from you. Is there anything you think I've missed that I should add to our plans? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!